Hey everybody, Straydog Billy here doing song number 780 and 780 days in a row. We started doing one song every day on August 7th of 2020, and here we are 780 days later doing another one. And we're going to keep on performing, publishing on my YouTube channel one song every day until homeless dogs and cats are no longer killed because they are homeless. Please check out the website, straydog.org. That's where I got my nickname, Straydog Billy, short for Stray Dog Bill Arnold, after co-founding that shelter back in 1994. We'll talk more about that in a minute after today's song. This is another original. We're doing our original set now, set number 4. We've got a total of 56 songs, approximately, maybe a few more, that I just keep repeating. So each one comes up about every 5 or 6 or 7 weeks. Anyway, here we go with today's song. This is original, called Sé Que Me Quieres. In English, that means I know that you love me. And so here we go. 2, 3, 4. Yo sé que me quieres, estoy seguro que sí. Yo sé que me amas. Estoy seguro que sí. Y tú sabes que a ti te quiero. Estoy seguro que sí. Guitarra. That you love me. Yes, I know that you do. I know that you need me. Yes, I know you do. Yeah, Yo Sé Que Me Quieres. I know that you love me. Straydog, no-kill dog shelter. My first wife, the late Pat Arnold, who tragically suffered a brain aneurysm while she was out taking care of the dogs one day at the shelter back in 2003, and she passed on the next day. Very sad time for all of us. Very sad time. She and I had started that shelter 9 years earlier, back in 1994, and we became a Texas nonprofit corporation in 1997 with the official name Straydog Incorporated. And then, being a nonprofit, we were then able to apply for, and we did receive in 1998, 501c3 tax exempt status, making all donations, all contributions to the shelter tax deductible. We are still going strong today, now led by my second wife, Juana Vasquez Arnold, who had worked for Pat in the earlier years. She had to leave to take her grandmother back to Mexico, but she came back in 2003. We contacted her. She came back and helped us run the shelter, and she became the shelter director later on in 2003 and has been the shelter director ever since. She is also president of Straydog. Now, we are still going strong today, still rescuing, rehabilitating, adopting out formerly stray and other formerly homeless dogs and once in a while cats. And we're going to keep on doing this till there is no more overpopulation problem across the United States of America. All 3,500 shelters together, are adopting out every year 3.2 million, 3,200,000 dogs and cats. This is a tremendous accomplishment. All shelters, including Straydog, where you can go online and make a donation, deserve our donations. They deserve our financial support. Now, there's a very dark side to the overpopulation problem in the dog and cat world, and that is that we as a society are still allowing the use of euthanasia in the kill shelters to get rid of the extras. When the shelters fill up, they have to start euthanizing the animals who have been there the longest. A terrible, terrible tragedy that this is going on, still going on. We are still euthanizing today 972 dogs and cats approximately every single day. That's the average, 972 per day. Almost 1,000 per day. 11 years ago, in 2011, it was 7,000 per day. In 1970, it was 41,000 per day were being euthanized in the shelters because they had to get rid of them. There was no room, they were surplus. 41,000 per day. Now we got it down to 972. That's a tremendous accomplishment that we've come that far, but let's get it down to 0. Euthanasia is meant to be used for terminally ill dogs and cats and other animals so they don't have to suffer. It's meant to be used for fatally injured dogs and cats and other animals so they don't have to suffer. That's a good use of euthanasia. We in the no-kill dog shelters use euthanasia for that purpose, and that's the only purpose. So what do we have to do to get this 972 that where we are right now down to 0? We've got to get a hold of conception. We have to have conception control, which is stopping conception. We have to stop conception. Stop conception. I can't say it enough. We must stop conception, and the overpopulation problem will be over with. There'll be no more extras being born that will have to be killed later on. That's the way you do it. Stop conception. If we will all spay, how do you spay? How do you stop conception in the dog and cat world? Been around for decades and decades and decades and decades also. It's called spay and neuter. If we will all spay and neuter our pets, this overpopulation problem will come to an end. We'll be back again tomorrow with another song from the Straydog Billy One-Man Band.